As children, we held on to these grandiose dreams that we once would harness within ourselves. One child would say, when I grow up, I'm going to be an NFL player or an NBA player, perhaps. One of the other children may say a doctor or a lawyer, a cop or a firefighter, even. And we had this certain vigor, this childhood enthusiasm that lit up our faces whenever we would talk about our careers. I went to a high school where some of the brightest and the best graduated from. And I recall many a day when I was standing there in the hallway looking at this quote that brandished across the top of the stairwell. And it read, whatever you do it so well that no man living, dead, or yet to be born will ever do it greater. And I remember just standing there with this awe, this amazement in my spirit as I would sit there and look at this quote. With that same childhood enthusiasm, that same vigor that came to me when we would talk about our childhood careers and our future endeavors. One morning in high school when I woke up, there was black ice out on the road. And as those may know who are from Atlanta, when black ice is on the road, everybody cancels school in Atlanta. The thought of thinking about snow, we cancel. Well, this particular morning, me and my friends, we were bored and we decided we conjured up an idea of the way we could get out the house. Well, there was this Dodge Caravan that stood outside of my house that had been sitting there for quite some time. And it hadn't been moved. I didn't know where the key was, and at the time we had no license. But we thought it would be a good idea if, we could come up with a plan. If we could get the car back before my mom got back, then perhaps we could go see our respective friends and then problem solved, right? Well, one of my friends called the Mart over to my house, and we figured that since one of our other friends knew how to drive better, we would make it to his house. And he came along with his moral support, and he hopped in the car. And I remember gripping that wheel for the first time and backing out of the driveway, probably looking ridiculous to the onlookers that were on the road. And sleep falling out of the sky. He didn't stay very far away, but I made my way to the end of the road and made a left, and all I had to do was make a right into the subdivision. And as I got closer, I said, hey, I'm almost there. I'm going to speed up really quick and then hit the brakes just like they do in the movies, like, just like that. And I hit the brakes on that bad boy. I hit the accelerator on that bad boy, and then I went to hit the brake, and the brake wouldn't stop. And I hit it again, and it wouldn't stop. I'm like, do something. And he's like, no, you do something. Boom. I land right there in the middle of my friend's living room. Oh. And I recall that day feeling like my life was over. Out of all the living rooms in Atlanta, I had to be the one to run right there into the middle of the living room. Yeah, I can laugh about it now, but at the time, this was serious business. I dealt with deep depression. I was ashamed. I didn't know where I was going, and areas of that joyride trickled on into other areas of my adulthood. And I recall that vigor, that enthusiasm throughout that timeline and that time frame beginning to dissipate slowly from me. And certainly, I went on to witness many things in life. Some good, some bad. As an adolescent, troubles with the law, even witnessing the idea of my father passing away. But had I just got stuck in that one moment, had I capsuled that and that was the tell-all of tell-alls, I would have never witnessed my mother being able to witness me walk across the stage as I graduated from college. I would have never witnessed my beautiful baby girl being held in my arms. And I most certainly wouldn't have witnessed today being able to stand before you. You see, that's what happens. A lot of times people get stuck and they capture that moment. And they say, oh, my life is over. They're still holding on to a grudge. You just don't know what he did. You just don't know what she did. It's been 5 years and they're still holding on to it. They accept personal failures. Oh, I tried that before. I can't do that. Oh, I'm no good for sales. I'm no good for this. They've done this a million times. And they're steadily standing in the underemployment lines or the underpaid lines. You see, at some point, you got to step past your discouragements and you got to step into your destiny. At some point, you got to regain that vigor. At some point, you have to regain that childhood enthusiasm. When an elephant is young, they take that elephant and they put a chain around his leg. And as tiredly as that elephant can, he tries to break away from that chain. He tries as hard as he can, night in and night out. Eventually, that elephant certainly wanes in his energy and he grows tired. So much to the extent that when the elephant becomes older, they put a rope around his leg, and much bigger now. He could easily snap that rope and run out into the wilderness. But he has become so conditioned that he no longer wants to circumspect his surroundings. He has become so conditioned in his thinking that he no longer will even accept freedom that he could easily snap into and run right out into. And I have you know today, there are a lot of elephants in this world. But it's time that we snap that rope. Nelson Mandela put it best when he said, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is not our darkness, but our light that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who are we to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you. We were made to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God. And in we letting our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same as we are liberated from our own fears. Our presence automatically liberates others. Those grandiose dreams that you have, I have you know that they're not only necessary, they're not only possible, but they are necessary. Don't get stuck in that moment. I know you feel like giving up, but don't get stuck. I know it feels like you're chained to the ground, but that's just a tiny rope. Snap that and keep on moving. And remember, in the words of the late, great Dr. Benjamin Elijah Mays, whatever you do it so well that no man living, dead, or yet to be born will ever do it better. Greatness is in you. Greatness is in you. Greatness is in you. Thank you.